VC community. What's happening? It's Tuesday. I always said I was gonna get around for the hip hop guys out there, Jason and all the rest of them. I was gonna show some old school hip hop. It's a part of music too, and really a bigger part of my playing and what I grew up on. But I want to show some of the old school hip hop that I have on wax. Share with you. Leave your thoughts and your comments for all you guys that are into, hip hop. We haven't neglected you, even though I am collecting my stuff. As you can see, big up all y'all in the VC community because I'm catching up on a lot of the stuff that I should have had already in my stock. But let's move on. How many of y'all remember that Hip Hop Boys, Jungle Brothers? This is a single. Jungle Brothers was one of the innovators in clubbish hip hop, especially this one. Oops. Straight out the jungle, the Jungle Brothers. How many of y'all remember that one? Then I'm gonna bounce to Mr. Dougie Fresh. Look how young he was back then. Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. Sorry about the lighting. Look at them Jerry curls. And this is like I think one of the first albums. Yeah, the first album. Oh my God. Dougie Fresh, Jerry curls. Mr. Biz Marquee. This record I'm still playing today when I play out. Because this has a fat beat, something for the radio, and this happens to be a 12-inch single. Hard to find. His boy TJ Swan. And look at that jewelry on his neck. Mr. Biz Marquee. He's actually DJing now. This was this was his first record, technically. Wasn't as big a hit. It was a pretty good hit. Making music with your mouth. That's when nobody really understood him. Since we're in Queensbridge, before Nas and everyone, you had Marley Marl, who was the master producer back then. Marley Marl had his own album, but look at the crew that's with him. Big Daddy Kane, MC Shannon, all the rest of them. Let's see if I can name them all for you. You got Master Ace, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, Craig G, Biz Marquee, the Juice Crew, and everybody's have done well in their own right. The Juice Crew. Look at Cool G Rap over here. Over here. Marley Marl was the man. He had the Juice Crew back then. Big Daddy Kane. How many of y'all seen the Juice album? But this is the single. Big Daddy Kane was on that album too, even though the biggest hit on there was probably from Eric B. And Naughty by Nature's hit was big too. But Big Daddy Kane had a little single on the Juice Crew album. I mean the Juice album from that movie. Look at Pac. Fierce Pac. Who got the juice? And this is a single, promo single. Get back to Daddy Kane, first album. Long Live the King. I'm not sure if this is the first album, but it doesn't matter. Because any early Big Daddy Kane albums was very good. Look at him with the girls. That's why he's the Big Daddy King. And the crew sitting around in the room. Big Daddy Kane. Long live the king. You know, and everybody loves Run DMC, so, Raising Hell album. Well, they made an album way after that called Back from Hell. This is the single, actually, remix. Faces was pretty good. Faces was pretty good, but wasn't a great album. What was unique about this album, late Jam Master J, you can see him with the dreads, was they did a single on here with these two young men, Ice Cube and Chuck D. Back from Hell remix. Ice Cube. I'm sorry, wrong Ice. You see him with his Jerry curls back then. I think soon after, that's when he really got into himself and found out who he really was and cut those Jerry curls, you know. And there go Ice Cube, the man. Those that are from New York, hip hop community, underground, Lord Finesse. He's still doing his thing today. He's doing more producing. He had a hit on Biggie's album. He tells it on one of his YouTube channels how he's just submitted the hit, submitted the record on Biggie's first album, Ready to Die. They didn't tell him it was going to be on it, and next thing you know, they surprised him and say, "Hey, they picked your record to be on the album." He was just as shocked. That was good for him because he was a hard worker. I had this since I was a little kid, so it's really beat up, but I still have it. Grandmaster Flash. Look at the band in buildings. I know a lot of y'all have this already too. And I'm just going through some old school genre. I don't want to get too deep on you. I could, but I don't want to. Let's keep it real. Y'all remember this young man? Ice T. Now I got the right ice. Look at all that long hair. It's back when he was a young pimp. You played yourself. This was actually a good single. Ice T. I'm sorry about it. It looks backwards. I'm moving fast here. Jazzy J, T. LaRock, it's yours. Look at the label. Jazzy J, it's yours. Look at the label. Def Jam. The story is him and Russell Simmons was originally the Def Jam people, and must be a story behind that because we know what happened now after that. Def Jam. I got just a couple more. For all those on the West Coast, I kept this ever since it came out. Gin and Juice. It's one of the fiercest West Coast records Snoop Dogg ever did. Look at the cartoon on there. I'm sorry about the lighting. Drunken Dog. Snoop Dogg. Gin and Juice. And this is a 12-inch single. Then I was very fortunate. B-Boy Records. This is Criminal Minded. But this is the instrumental only. Very fortunate to get my hands on this. The instrumental only, Criminal Minded. How I got my hands on it, I don't know. It was here. That's what happens when you just play music and you just keep going. You never take the time out to see what you have. You just throw it in the corner. Now I'm able to go through stuff and say, wow, look what I got. B-Boy Records, the original, instrumental only. The last one I'm going to show you is for one of the brothers out there who had something about Living Color, the rock group. Mostly, mostly they was black. But I told him I would show it if I could find it, and I found it. Funny vibe, because this had Prince Paul in it, Daddy O, Living Color. Real nice rock band. This is a 12-inch. That funny vibe. And this was actually a good record. I'm glad I kept it in pretty good condition without getting flooded or anything. So I figured let me just share with you because I have a lot of hip hop and I have a lot of things I want to show in the future. But like I said, I'm just keeping up, trying to keep up with some of the stuff I need to get to. Like I just showed you the John Coltrane. I should have had that already, but I'm appreciative to the VC community because the more you keep showing, the more it reminds me of what I should have and what sounds good. And I really appreciate that. For the hip hoppers, another time I want to show you what I have all of Rockefeller. I have a bin for Rockefeller Records, a bin for Bad Boy Records. That's gonna take up time, but I would like to show you all that too. I guess everybody have a good day. Leave your thoughts and your comments on stuff. If you have any questions about it, hit me off with a comment. Peace. Have a good day.